So here I have some sweet corn hybrid seeds. Over the years, have had a lot of trouble getting my sweet corn to germinate. In fact, I have never, ever gotten even one sweet corn seed to germinate. So I'm trying some different techniques. And one thing I learned is that if you soak your corn seeds for 8 to 24 hours, it will soften the husk and improve their germination chances. But even now, if you look at it, this has been soaking for 25 hours, I believe. And even now, they're not fully saturated. Like, it's crazy. So I'm not convinced these are going to germinate. But anyways, here's hoping. But I just wanted to highlight some of the techniques I'm using because you aquarium owners have a lot of the same facilities available. So soaking your seeds in itself is a good start, but if you soak seeds in chlorinated water, you might be doing as much damage as harm, or as much damage as good, because when you soak a seed in chlorinated water, you are sterilizing it a little bit, not a full sterilization, but you are getting some sterilizing. And seeds come with their parent plants, a microbiome already in there some way, somehow. And it's an important part of the seed is what the parents give it as a microbiome starter. And John Kempf on Advancing Eco Agriculture here on YouTube has mentioned several times that seeds that start with a full microbiome or complete microbiome are very successful and make very healthy and delicious plants and fruits. Now, I am not using certified organic corn seed here, and in addition to that, I just know for a fact that these are really hard to germinate because I've bought from this company before, and they never germinate. So, I am offering some of my own microbiome because I have a shrimp aquarium. Now, a shrimp aquarium with its little bubbler and anaerobic pockets and so forth serves as a sort of compost tea because it is full of native microbiome that can live in the water, in the swamp, or in the soil. Not a full, complete microbiome of the soil, but a lot of things that are also in the soil are living in your shrimp tank. And shrimp do a wonderful job of diversifying the mulm and the microbiome in your tank because, first of all, they're going to eat excess mulm, which is going to cause diversity in its own. And then also, I think they're like the little scraping of their little hand frond things ends up cleaning up excess microbiome, but also inoculating other parts of the tank with different kinds of microbiomes. So they're adding diversity in that way. That's just my own theory. I haven't actually read this, based on the fact that I find shrimp tank water much easier to keep in good condition than fish tank water, even with the shrimp tank water having a much larger bioload. I also find that shrimp keep plants alive longer, and I think it's because they're eating all the dead material on the plant or all the dying leaf edges, and as a result, infections can't really take hold the same way. I call it micro pruning. So this is shrimp tank water. It's been under bubbling and aeration. I've now taken the shrimp tank water out because actually up here, I'm trying to separate out all my duckweed, and I ended up catching a bunch of shrimp in with it, and I'm having a lot of trouble getting the shrimp separated from the duckweed. So that's why this is all here, but it is also backing up or doubling as my corn soaking tank. Normally what I do is I actually just throw my seeds in this thing. It's like a baby holder for fish tanks, and then I just let it sit in the fish tank water and get, flow on it, and then that would be how I soak them. But I took it out today because I'm trying to separate out the duckweed in here, and I ended up grabbing a bunch of shrimp, and now I've got to figure out how to get these shrimp out of here. But in the meantime, I thought I'd show you how I inoculate my seed and pre-soak my seed to improve germination rates and hopefully improve the microbiome on the seed coat. If you want to know more about this, you should check out the Advancing Eco Agriculture podcast. I've learned more from that podcast than than a lot of things. And they have a product called BioCoat Gold, which I have not tried, but I've heard is the bee's knees. So anyways, if you have a fish tank and you have a garden, you might consider using your fish tank water as a pre-soak solution so as to soak your seeds and not soak them with chlorinated water, but also in addition, hopefully inoculate them with some additional microbiome. Thanks for watching.